Hey guys, today is going to be the second episode of my Theater Makeup 101, and this is going to be on corrective makeup, which is just correcting your features to make them look as perfect as possible. So for my assignment I had to choose two features to focus on, and I chose my nose and my lips. My nose has a bump on the side and it's a bit crooked, so I want to make it even. I want to make it thinner and a tad bit shorter, so that's what I'm going to show you today. And I'm also going to do my lips, because part of my lips, this side of my mouth is bigger than this side of my mouth. You only really can notice it when I take a picture of my lip of the day. So I'm going to actually blank out my lips and draw on completely new ones in the perfect shape for me. So I really hope you guys enjoy this. If you have not seen the first episode, which was foundation, contour, and highlight, I will link that up here if you guys want to check that out. So I've already applied my face makeup and I've applied foundation to my nose, but I have not contoured or powdered it or anything. So I'm going to start with my nose and then move on to my lips. So like I said, I've already applied my foundation, so the next thing I'm going to do is contour it. So I'm just taking the Celebre Foundation in the shade Light Tan and this Mehron brush, just a really small detail brush, and I'm going to first focus on the crookedness of my nose, and I've got a bump over here, which means that I need to start my contour kind of on my nose, on this side. Keep it on the side over here, but put it more on the top of my nose, on this part. I hope you guys will be able to see it okay. So first I'm just going to start on the normal side of my nose. So this is just a simple contour. You go up right here by your eyebrow and drag it down. And I'm just going to take it down to the very bottom like that. And now for the more crooked side, like I said, we're going to take it actually on top of the nose. Start from the brow, bring it down. And the bump in my nose is right here. So now we're going to go on top of my nose and then bring it down to try to make this look a bit more even, which it may look crazy right now, but hopefully once I blend it out, it will make my nose look more straight. And this is also what you do to slim it. You contour the sides, and then to make it a bit shorter, you contour the tip right here, and then you blend it up to give the appearance of a shorter nose. So that is just what we do with the contour. So now I'm going to blend it a little bit with a beauty blender, just to make it a little less harsh. So I'm just using the Soho beauty sponge and I'm just gonna pat over it. Don't want to blend it too much because we still want it to give us the correcting effect. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the highlight before we powder. So I am using the shade Soft Peach, the Celebre Foundation Soft Peach, and actually what we're going to do is, instead of applying the highlight right down the center, since my nose is crooked, I'm going to apply it more to the straight side of my nose, if that makes sense. And I want it to be a thin line, and to go, you don't want to bring it down onto the tip, because that's going to make it look, your nose look longer, and we just contour the tip because we want our nose to look shorter. So you want to have a thin line on the bridge of your nose, but I'm going to move mine a little bit over to the side to help make my nose look more straight. I'm really sorry if this is not making sense the way I'm saying it, so I hope it's showing up good enough on camera so you can understand. So we're going to start over here, and just like that. And then again, we're just gonna blend it a little bit. All right, so then I'm going to powder everything, and then I'll go back over with powder products for contouring and highlighting my nose. So then I'm just gonna take the Mehron Color Set Powder, pour it into my foundation cap, take my Real Techniques buffing brush and just set all this makeup on the nose. And I'm just kind of patting it so we won't move any of the product that we just placed. And by bringing the contour up under this front of your brow bone, that adds to making your nose look slimmer. So we've got that. So now to contour our nose even a little bit more, I'm going to use the Mehron Cheek Powder and Contour and my Up and Up Crease brush, just because this is a little bit more fluffy. And we're just going to follow exactly where we place the cream foundation. And we are going to blend this out, so it's okay if it's a little harsh right now. And that is why I set it with powder first, because if I would have set this colored contour right on top of that cream, it would have been much harder to blend. So that's why I set it with the translucent powder first. So I'm just kind of blending back and forth with circular motions. And I'm going to do the same on this side. Take it up onto the nose. And blending. So now I'm going to take my Sigma E40 and just blend it a little bit more. So now I'm just going to take my buffing brush that I used for my powder and go along the sides a little bit more to blend. Then I'm going to set the highlight on my nose with this Benign Cameo powder, which is what I use to set the highlight on my face. And there is our corrected nose. So I hope that was helpful, and next we'll move on to lips. So first you want to cover them with the foundation base color that you use. So that was Mid Light Olive for me. So I'm just going to take it on my finger and apply it directly to my lips. Gosh, I really hate foundation lips, but don't worry, we're not leaving them this way. So then you want to, oh, this looks disgusting. And then you're going to set it with your translucent powder, so it won't interfere with the lip liner or lipstick. And so this is the definition of concealer nude lips. Alright, now that we've done that, I'm just going to draw on the shape with a lip liner. And my lips also have this this white puffy ring on the outside, which makes lipsticks look strange when I wear bright lipsticks, so I'm going to avoid that when I'm drawing on my lips. So you can draw them on whatever shape you want. My lips are pretty even, like my top lip and my bottom lip are pretty even size. It's just the sides of my lips are not, like, you can see right now this side looks fuller than this side, which is very weird. So I'm going to try to fix that. So we're going to start in, the lip liner I'm using is NYX Retractable Lip Liner in Nude Pink. Just gonna working on the Cupid's bow. So that's my top lip. And like I said, I don't have a problem with my top lip, so it's my bottom lip that's going to be a bit more trouble. So I'm kind of not gonna color in this bottom part of my lip, so it's gonna make my lips look a little bit thinner, but hopefully a little bit more even. But just gonna take this to the corner. And then I'm gonna color them in and then see if I need to make any other adjustments. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking in my mirror. And I'm going to take a little bit of concealer over here because it's still a little bit uneven, so I'm taking another Mehron brush, but this one is even smaller. If I can find the measurements, I'll put them in the down bar because they're not on the brush. So then I'm just going to use my Mid-Light Olive foundation shade to correct that little mistake. This is really good detail brush for fixing little mistakes. And I'm just going to clean up the edges. Then I'm going to blend this in with the area under my lip so it doesn't look so crazy. I feel like it still looks a little bit weird now because of this ugly puff ring I have, but from the stage you're not going to be able to see that, luckily. So I've drawn on the shape that I want. And I can only do so much because my lips aren't even. It's kind of hard for me to fix that. So what I'm going to do is now apply lipstick over this. So I'm taking the Maybelline Vivids in Vivid Rose and the Real Techniques Detailer brush, which I used to use for concealer, but it's a really, really nice lip brush. So I'm just going to take some of the lipstick from here and apply it right over that lip liner. You can use whatever shades you want. I just want you just want your lipstick and lip liner to be similar shade. And there we have the finished lips. So this was my corrective makeup video for you guys, and the next one you're going to see is old age makeup, which I'm so excited for. That is the one thing that I've been dying to do in this class, so I hope that turns out really well, and hopefully you guys will be excited for that. And I hope you enjoy this video. I will leave all the products and brushes I used in the description box, and make sure to check out my previous video, which was foundation, contour, and highlight. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys.